Welcome to the big show and tell. We're so excited you're here with us today. I am your co-host, Kim White, and I am here with the lovely master givologist herself, Donna Bender. Donna, thank you for doing this show. If you all are looking for big marketing and branding results, this is the place you want to be today.
Thank you, Kim. And everybody, welcome. And I'm so excited you are here for our July show. I always say that if you are a CEO, a marketer, a entrepreneur, a small business owner, in part of a sales and marketing team, you're in the right place, because this next hour, we are going to talk about how to strategically use branded merchandise and gifts to surprise and delight your clients, your referral partners, your business associates, your employees, and all around holidays.
Our theme for the show today, we want to make sure you heard it clearly, because there are lots of results to be had today. The theme is how to surprise and delight your clients on unique holidays. And Donna has a lineup that you all will not want to miss. You see all these fun holidays pop up on social media, and it's easy to think, oh, they're cute, just cute. But if you use them with intention, like Donna shares, they can become powerful tools to grow your business, deepen relationships, and stay top of mind in a warm and memorable way. Donna's specialty.
Thank you, Kim. And when we talk about strategically using them, it's always about choosing the right product for the right person for the right moment and getting the right result. And it's not just about using any willy-nilly piece of swagger branded merch. It's actually putting a plan in place and doing things strategically. So, and of course, always in a meaningful way. So Kim, you want to talk about like the holidays?
I do. We're going to walk through specific holidays today on the show and show you real products and connect every single idea back to strategy. So you can walk away today with ideas you can actually implement.
So let's jump in and let's start with a day all about gratitude.
I love this day because it gives us an excuse to pause and think about the heroes in our lives. Think about the mentors who guided you, the clients who took a chance on you early on, the team members who go above and beyond, or the community leaders who inspire you. This is a moment to shine a light on them. So here we go.
Thank you, Kim. Hi, everyone. I'm Donna Bender, and today is a very special day. So I have a very special guest with me, someone I admire for her strength, her compassion, her dedication, no other than Wonder Woman. Welcome, Wonder Woman. Thank you, Donna. It's great to be here. Wonder Woman, we all know you as a hero who saves the day. So today, we want to talk about some other heroes that you think we should shine the light on as well. Who do you think those heroes are? In the business world, our clients are truly the unsung heroes. When a client chooses our services or products, they bring joy and success to our businesses. Absolutely. And for everyone watching today, July 30th is National Hero Day. And how can businesses take advantage of this day? Great question, Donna. Granted that National Hero Day is celebrated today, and I'm honored to be your guest. But I also want to point out that when it comes to our clients and other important people in our lives, every day should be considered National Hero Day, making it the perfect opportunity to show our appreciation. By acknowledging our clients, we can make a huge impact and show them how much they are valued. That is so true. I've always believed in surprising and delighting clients. Can you share why this is so effective? Of course. When clients feel appreciated, they become loyal advocates for your business. A simple thank you can turn a good client into a great one. And it's all about making them feel like the heroes they are. So you're saying that by appreciating our clients, we become heroes in their eyes too? Exactly, Donna. By taking a moment to show our gratitude, we strengthen our bond with our clients. It's a win-win situation. They feel special, and we build a loyal customer base. That's fantastic advice, Wonder Woman. Any last thoughts or suggestions? Yes, I do. Get creative with your appreciation, whether it's a thoughtful gift, a heartfelt note, or an unexpected phone call. Make it thoughtful and memorable, and show your clients that they are the real heroes of your business story. Thank you so much, Wonder Woman, for sharing your wisdom with us today. Thank you, Donna. Remember, everyone, by showing appreciation, gratitude, saying thank you, we are recognizing the heroes that make our businesses thrive. Well, that's a wrap, and bye for now.
Donna, I know we both have had so many heroes in our lives. Can you share a quick story about one of yours?
You know, Kim, I think about the early days when I first started my business and all of the people that, took me under their wing to introduce me and became friends, became mentors, told me the ropes of how to do business in Dallas, all the things you never would know. I mean, those are, and I have so many more along the way. You, Kim, are a hero for me too.
Thank you, Donna.
Well, welcome. And, one of the things I want to talk about, you say like, what do I get for National Heroes Day? And I say, make it kind of unique. Well, this little thing is, hero paper, but it's gift wrapped around a motivational book and a book of quotes, and just something nice like that. You could slip it in the mail. It weighs nothing, but it has the little hero paper on there, and you could put a handwritten note inside, just something to acknowledge the day. And I think that would be a fun thing to do and different.
Well, from a strategy standpoint, this is a relationship building holiday. Because, Donna, I agree, you are my hero as well. It's about deepening connections and not selling. This is a beautiful time for thoughtful branded gifts, like a really nice journal and pen, like you mentioned a lot, or a plaque or desk item that you've shown so many things on so many different shows. I just want to encourage everybody to think about those, or something that will live in someone's workspace, reminding them that you see them as a hero in your story. I love this holiday.
I do too. And I think it means a lot to people, especially when they're acknowledged, but even considering them a hero in your life, it's an extra good feeling in there. And you could even do something on, social media and ask their permission and, just mention them or highlight them. So there's so many things you could do around this holiday, and it's unique, and not everybody celebrates National Heroes Day. And so your client stands out in your mind and you stand out in theirs.
I love this holiday, and I think it's a brilliant idea. We do have another holiday if you want a different holiday to celebrate. This is one of the most fun, I think, and it is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day on August the 4th.
Oh, yeah. And a yummy one at that, Kim. And I think we have a little video we could share, and then I could show some products.
Perfect.
Today's Surprise and Delight marketing segment is on showing your appreciation to your clients on another wacky holiday, National Chocolate Chip Day. I stand before you not just as a certified givologist, but as an embodiment of everyone's beloved treat, the chocolate chip cookie. So, in the world of marketing, like in baking, the right mix can create unforgettable experiences. So I'm excited to present 3 creative gift ideas that go beyond the cookie jar to connect with your clients and your employees and your audiences in memorable ways? Well, one, you could do a beautiful chocolate chip cookie recipe journal. This could be customized with full color images of all the various recipes your company contributes to. You could add business strategies, tips, and anecdotes. It's a great way to celebrate the holiday. Number two, this is also engaging for your employees and your clients. You can have an interactive chocolate chip design workshop where participants can decorate chocolate chip cookies and a perfect recipe for creating, sharing knowledge, and building a stronger community around your brand. And three, could be a DIY, a beautiful, very heavy chocolate chip cookie tin that you can collect different types of chocolate chip cookies that you could deliver to your clients all over town. And it's a great twist on the classic recipes. So let's make this day as memorable and sweet as the very cookies we're honoring. Happy National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, everyone. May your day be filled with joy, laughter, and of course, lots of delicious chocolate chips. I love that costume, Kim.
You're adorable. Making your point.
Well, thank you. And I did want to show some other kinds of gift ideas. I mean, this is a smaller version of and it's a plastic cookie tin. But all I did was take a ribbon. I have a sticker with my brand on it. But inside, and I will show you what's inside, all I did was take some could be homemade cookies. Oh gosh, this smells so good. And put some in here. I mixed it up with some that weren't homemade also. So it filled this up really nicely. But this is such an easy thing to do. And if you're not a baker, the store is a great idea. But doing something a little different and putting it in a container that they can use again. And then this one I really love, Kim. This wooden box is something came up on my screen that I have to get rid of. This is a wonderful gift. Here is 2 different kinds of chocolate chip cookies, and the M&M chocolate chip cookies. But putting it in a box like this, a nice wooden box with a bow, it really does make a nice statement. And I think it's a great gift. And I hope everybody gets a good shot at this.
I definitely hope you're going to be sharing those cookies after the show, Donna.
Oh, I do, Kim. I do, because otherwise I'm going to have to freeze them all, because otherwise they'll be eaten, all of them. But yeah, so it is a fun holiday. And I love the customized box because, again, as we were talking about things that are left after the food is eaten, which is an important thing because we want people to remember us. And so having a nice wooden box with, a brand on it is just one idea. And it's an immediate treat that everybody loves.
Well, imagine you make a list of your top clients or referral partners and send them this on or around August the 4th. You're not asking for anything. You're simply saying you matter to us. Enjoy this little moment of sweetness.
And here's a tip, and I did not do this myself, Kim, but I thought about it after the fact, but you can always do a behind the scenes of you putting the basket together or the cookies together and, share it with your clients, put it up on social media. I mean, it tells a lot about a backstory about you and your brand, and you stand out.
I love that. Well, our next holiday, we are going to go through these fast today, Donna, because we have a lot of them. Our next holiday is on August the 26th. We have Dog Appreciation Day. And if you know me at all, you know how much I love this one.
Well, Kim, yes, Dog Appreciation Day is a fabulous holiday. And I just loved all these dogs. I couldn't decide on which one to put, so I put them all. But there are, if you notice in here, this little hat that goes on this dog, I mean, there are companies now that do so many great accessories for dogs because dogs are, a lot of companies allow dogs inside their offices. If you know some personal things about your clients, they love animals. It's a great holiday to not just acknowledge your client, but to acknowledge their favorite little pet. And this we have shown before, Kim, but I want to bring it back because it's warm weather now. And this is a dog tumbler. You fill the whole bottle up with water, and there is a little screw top. And when you're ready to use it, you loosen it up, and you squeeze the water up to the top, and the dogs drink it. Comes with a carabiner, all different sizes. This is a great, great product and a great gift.
If you've ever been on a long walk with your dog, you know you need one of those.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, one of the things that we also like to do is, try to give you just a little bit of an idea of who do you think, Kim, these would be great for?
Well, I think about the industries like vets or dog walkers, doggy daycares, shelters, or any service-based business where your clients have pets. A gift like this says, we notice what you care about, and that deepens the emotional connection. I know I feel that way about my puppy.
Absolutely. And again, it's a strategic form of marketing where you're building that emotional connection with your clients because you know something that they're emotionally connected to as well. So, with that said,
well, moving into September, we have Read a Book Day on September 6th. This is a wonderful time to celebrate authors and the power of thought leadership. A lot of clients are like amazing thought leaders. So let's watch this video.
Okay. And Delight marketing segment is on something very special. It is Read a Book Day. So I am reading my book, The Art of Giveology. But wait, there's more because there's some other books to read, and we will go deep into all the other roving reporters. So we have Yvonne Marchese, who has written a book, a guide to aging playfully with all of her photographs in there. We have The Money Barista by Carrie Zarb, who demonstrate how business finances can be made simple, and she does it with coffee. And we have Denise Millay, Be Findable, online. And Denise works with entrepreneurs and small business owners, helping them to be findable online. Then we have Mama Outspoken by Jill Olish. And Jill had a baby during COVID, so she helps moms and talks about her journey and how to balance work life, babies, and all. And then we have Stories with a Sunday Roast by Linda Bonney, who this is one of a trilogy of podcasts and interviews that Linda has taken and then put it into book form. Fabulous. I think she's on number 4. And then we have the Story Behind the Story, which is a compilation by Holly Totten, which includes 2 other masterminders and myself, the king of interviews, Adam Rothenberg, and the freaking fabulous Kat Porchado. So remember, whether you're a givologist like me or just a book lover in search of your next read, today's the perfect day to dive in. Let's celebrate the joy of reading and the incredible minds that we think behind these masterminders and masterpieces. Remember, a book is a gift that keeps on giving. So which one will you unwrap today? Well, Kim, let me get this. Thank you. Let me let you get that.
I got that.
You got that. So, Kim, I did bring all the books with me. They really do exist. And I did, want to just mention, this is my book, The Art of Giveology, Giving Your Way to Success in Business. A lot of the things that we share on the show, a lot of the tips, a lot of the whole behind the scenes of why it's so important, I share in the book. So just wanted to bring it out there. And then since that video was done, we have another one of our masterminders, Adam Rothenberg, who it's Behind the Curtain, the Mistakes Learned and Triumphs of Interviewing Celebrities. And this was published after that video. So I just wanted to throw that out about Adam. But, it was so important for me to write the book, and I will share with everybody, I was voluntold by Kim to write the book. But it helped me really become focused and clear about what my message was and is. And so anybody who's on the fence about writing a book, I encourage you to write a book. It's also a great time if any of your clients have written a book, maybe post something on social media and promote their book. I mean, these are all ways that you can reach out and do things strategically to build relationships. So books are a great tool for that.
They're great. You can align your brand with learning, growth, and community by doing that. And if you have written a book yourself, this is a natural day to share it in a way that doesn't feel pushy. It's about celebrating the love of reading and highlighting the authors in your circle.
Yeah, it was never as important to me. I didn't even realize there was a day to acknowledge, somebody who wrote a book. So there's several of them throughout the year, Kim. There's Book Lovers Day. There's a lot of great times to support all of the authors in your life.
Share your favorite one. Share your favorite book. If you haven't written a book, share one of your favorite ones that encouraged you. Maybe it will encourage your clients. So,
agreed. And so now, Kim, we have another holiday on September 18th. That's called Rice Krispie Treat Day. And it's a really fun holiday, Kim.
It is a fun holiday, but we have a fun video of Donna we'd like to share with you, which is worth the price of admission all by itself. Let me say that.
Thank you.
That is so fun.
Well, I appreciate your creativity and putting it together, Kim, but I have to tell you, I had so much fun doing that video. Oh my goodness. And I'd love to get them all on a stage together in an interview, Kim. What do you think?
Ooh, good luck with that, Donna. That's a lot.
That is a lot. That is going to be something I tackle one day. But one of the other reasons that Rice Krispies is a holiday that we tend to focus on, besides it being a delicious treat, is that the story behind Kellogg's and Post during the Great Depression. And at that time, Post cereal was the #1 cereal brand. And because of the economic depression, they decided to cut back on their marketing. However, Kellogg's looked at an opportunity differently, and they increased their marketing, introduced Rice Krispies. And when the depression was over, they were #1. They had beat out Post. And guess what? Even today, they're still the #1 brand. So the moral of the story is, Kim, even during uncertain times, it's not a good idea to cut back on marketing. That's it.
Okay.
I also want to show a gift idea that you can use with Rice Krispie Treats. And this is the infamous lunchbox that we did. And this is just a nice little thing. But inside, Kim, this is how to tie in the holiday is, it was open. I locked it. Is inside here is a whole thing of Rice Krispie Treats. So
Yum.
isn't that yum? Boy, Kim, I have a lot to share. But just think of this. This is a nostalgic item that a lot of us grew up with when we were kids. And nostalgia, is an emotional connection. And just think of this, it's a great piece. It could be even at a gala, where you could put it on everybody's seat and fill it with other things that you want. And everybody walks out with their little lunchbox. I think it's a fun item.
It's my favorite thing you've done for us, Donna. I think hands down. It's just been such a big success. But here's the strategy. The treats are temporary. The lunchbox is forever. It becomes a storage box, a display piece, or even something people bring to work. Your brand is now attached to a feeling of the nostalgia and the joy. So it is a wonderful idea.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, nostalgia lately, I don't know. There's so much going on right now that we are all looking for ways in which to connect and make connections on an emotional level. And nostalgia is very powerful. And so if you can find things that, are meaningful and, that's something that your clients may enjoy, this is a great item. So, well, right now, Kim, we actually have a product reel of some gift and more branded merch ideas that you might be able to think of to celebrate your clients and surprise and delight them. I love showing lifestyle images, Kim, with products, because it's one thing to show a product, but then to see how it's used during someone's lifestyle, I think really helps make that connection for people. Because, sometimes you're like, well, what are they going to do with it? But as you can see in so many of the things, and those shoes at the end, that's one of these unbelievable products where you can do branded sneakers and shoes, for your event, for a giveaway, for, a party, a corporate sales training. But there's so much in there, from tech to apparel and everything in between.
I love it. Look at the categories that feel aligned with your brand and your audience. I think that's one of the keys that Donna's taught me is maybe it's tech because your clients are always on the go, but maybe it's cozy items because your brand is about comfort and care.
Absolutely. And we all know about cozy items, Kim, and one of my favorite ones are blankets. And there's nothing cozier than that, or a luscious, sweatshirt that's also made out of really nice fleece that's nice and soft and cozy. So there's a lot of things, and is no shortage in my industry of good ideas for branded merch and gifts. That's all I'm saying.
And Donna has no shortage of them either. Let me say that.
Oh, thank you, Kim. Well, we have another holiday Kim?
We do. Can I just do a quick reset?
Oh,
Want to make sure
absolutely.
anyone who has just joined us, we want to make sure you have landed in the right spot. This is the Big Show and Tell with Donna Bender. And the theme today, let me get it right, is how to surprise and delight your clients on unique holidays. So now carry on, Donna.
Carry on. Yeah. I love sharing. I love sharing these holidays and these gift ideas because, I know people get into a panic and they wait till the major holidays at the end of the year. And my hope is by showing so many of these in one show, it might, spur somebody to come up with an idea. It could be another holiday. It doesn't even have to be one of these. Pick a holiday that you love and choose. Like maybe this next one, Kim.
That's right. So our next one is Talk Like a Pirate Day on September the 19th. This one is unexpected, and that's exactly why we love it for surprise and delight marketing.
Surprise and Delight marketing segment is yet another wacky holiday to show appreciation to your clients and employees. Yes, mateys, it be Talk Like a Pirate Day this month, and I am here to help you discover a hidden treasure. How to stand out by showing appreciation to your clients and employees on non-major holidays. Now, we all know that big holidays are like stormy seas. So many gifts they could get lost, and ye can have a lost gift. But on a wacky holiday like this, you can surprise and delight when they least expect it. And those little moments can create lasting connections. So, how about these beautiful branding irons? They're not gold, but they are brass. And every time they grill a burger or steak, they will think of you. Then we have this lovely little compass. Well, it's really not a compass, but it's a charging hub. And it keep their devices powered up and remind them you're helping to guide them to success. And this beautiful soft blanket for those up and coming chilly days, branded or not, every time they wrap themselves up, it will feel like they are getting a big hug from ye, and ye will remain top of mind. So, mateys, the lesson today is simple. Remember to celebrate wacky holidays like this one to surprise and delight your clients. A little unexpected appreciation can make a big impact. Arrgh. Don't know what happened to that.
Adorable in that costume. Let me say that.
Well, thank you, Kim. I'm not sure what happened to the end of that one, but you get ye get the point. Yes.
Yes.
And the whole thing about my dressing up for a lot of these holidays, again, is I don't expect anybody to do that, to go to their client's office dressed up on holiday. I mean, in a costume, unless you want to. But, the point being is I'm trying to get everybody's attention that by my dressing up in the costume, giving you examples of what holidays you could surprise and delight them. Because until I really started honing in on all these unique holidays, I never thought of Talk Like a Pirate Day, I must admit. So, Kim, right now, I think we have a commercial to run. Yes? No?
Okay.
Am I correct or not? Yes, I think I am. I might be.
You might be.
Making sales and staying in business is more important than ever in today's fast-paced world. And I hear the buzz around executive boardrooms. How do we get our teams to hit our sales numbers? What can we do to stay ahead of our competition, keep clients loyal, and multiply referrals? Sound familiar? As Vice President of Merchandising at Calvin Klein and Director of Sales at Salvatore Ferragamo, I learned the secrets of using the right branded marketing, which opened the door to also consult for Eddie Bauer, Laura Ashley, Major League Baseball, and New Balance. Working with branding and marketing legends for several decades enabled me to help hundreds of corporate clients and their teams design customized plans that increased sales, saved time, and eliminated the common challenges hindering growth. Our corporate training program can strengthen your brand presence, amplify visibility, and foster meaningful connections with your right audiences so you can stop spending money on inefficient marketing that wastes valuable time and money. Let's change that conversation in the boardroom. I'm Donna Bender. Contact my team today to discover how our tailored approach can transform your company's performance, increase your business, and position you ahead of the competition too.
I love all of these holidays that, and ideas that can be powerful, but they're most effective, Donna, like you were just saying, when they're part of a bigger picture.
Yeah, and it's true, and that's why I always like bringing up the whole Post and Kellogg's scenario, Kim, because when you think about, well, it was a really bad time. Look what they did, and they're still number one. And a lot of times people feel that marketing is you open up a window and you're throwing money out. And my whole approach to marketing is there's a better way. There's a better way. And what I like to offer are ways in which you can track your ROI. And when you select the right product for the right person, for the right moment, you got three things right there that you can track. When you just buy haphazardly a giveaway, for an event, unless it's a great one, okay, you can't really track all the people that have taken that off of your trade table, or, at the event that put their hand in the basket and pulled something out of. You want to make those great too, so that people contact you because you had great product there that they'll remember you by. But when you can plan something and you know who it is and you know when you're giving it and you know why you're giving it and put all of that together in a plan, the ROI on that is really easy to follow, and you won't think of marketing the same way anymore.
Well, I know you have a giving plan strategy, Donna, and it's something you help companies with, and you work with their sales and marketing teams and do wonders with them. So I think, anyone who's wanting to connect with you, I'd like to share the QR code so that they can go to your website. It's donnabender.com if you don't have a way to do the QR code right now. But that is some place that you can go and connect with Donna, because Donna can help you put together that giving plan.
Yes. And it doesn't have to be expensive. The thing that I love to do is if somebody has a budget, which obviously one needs to have, is working within that budget to find the right product. And I always say the product's the last thing that we work on. The first thing is, who do you want to give it to? And you can't give it to everybody. I don't want people to think, oh my God, I got to give all my clients something, at different times, perhaps over the course of a year, or, whatever. But, you look at your client specifically, and Kim, as a matter of fact, and it just came to my mind, is over the next several weeks, I have an email coming out on Sundays, which goes through all the stages of a giving plan. So if anybody would like to go onto the website, when you go there to look, sign up for the newsletter. And because I go through all of them in 5 weeks. So
I love it. Yeah. And you can do that on the QR code as well. So go to donnabender.com and you'll find how to sign up to get those tips. And you'll find more information about contacting Donna. Just come in and train your sales or marketing team.
Thank you, Kim. Well, now we're going to move to another holiday. And I wouldn't call it a holiday, Kim. I would call it October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so many of us know people who maybe, have had breast cancer, or organizations that support breast cancer. And the whole point is to bring awareness to breast cancer during the month of October, but to do it in a way that is meaningful for the organization and for the people who are doing like a 5K or a walkathon or any of the things that people do during the month of October. And so I thought that I would show some things and talk about some items that, everybody does t-shirts when they have an event, and they do, everybody wants sponsors when they have an event. And my whole thing about that is do a t-shirt that is going to be soft and comfortable and printed in a way that people are going to want to wear it after the event. I mean, Kim, how many t-shirts do you have from years of getting t-shirts that are not in your closet?
I have many like that, but I will laugh and tell you I have one that is so soft that I've been wearing it for almost 20 years. It's my go-to, whatever I'm doing, it's my go-to t-shirt. So it has won out all of the other t-shirts I've gotten because it's the softness. It is the softness.
And think about that. You are wearing it obviously after the event for 20 years, right?
20 years after.
So think about, if that organization or that company is still in existence, you are advertising them for the last 20 years. And all the sponsors that are on the back of that t-shirt are getting advertised for 20 years. And that's the whole point. Everybody's looking for sponsors for their event, and what makes your organization different from another. But if you can show sponsors that you think about the quality of the t-shirt and where their name and logo is going to be, so that when the event is over, people will continue to acknowledge them and advertise for them. Not only would those sponsors be happy that they want to come back the next year, but also to get new sponsors. So I think the quality of a t-shirt, everybody says a t-shirt is a t-shirt is really not true. And some other ideas. Oh, go ahead, Kim. I'm sorry.
Well, I just want to add in, if you think about it, it might cost $1 or $2 more for the softest one per t-shirt. But if that gets you sponsors signing up for the next year, and the ones that were there, they're staying, that's a lot less effort you're going to have to spend trying to find those sponsors.
Absolutely.
So I personally think that's a great investment that you can see the return on quickly, because you can sign them up at the, whatever the event is, sign those sponsors up again. They're going to love what you put out.
Absolutely. And some other ideas besides t-shirts, or, me, I love socks. And so these are with the breast awareness, the pink ribbon. That's always a nice thing that you could donate to an organization who's having a race, when they give out the bag to all of the people who have signed up, to race, or even the volunteers. Pink sunglasses are always a fun thing, Kim. And
you're fun.
Thank you. And you can brand, the side of the frame, the wing, that. These are always a great thing for an outdoor race. The cooling towel, it has a big imprint area. Another great thing that you can advertise your sponsors. You can also, as a sponsor, or, donate these to the event. And, this is always a fun little thing. This little pink pen with her, she's a hero. And to have this in the bag for the event. So there's a lot of things that you could do to support individual people as well as the organizations that are all bringing awareness to breast cancer for all year long, but especially the month of October.
I love that, Donna. I love all your ideas.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. And now I have to find my place. Well, there you go. And so, yes, Kim, we have another favorite holiday. It is International Coffee Day on October 1st.
Love this holiday so much.
So, Kim, do you remember where did you go? Princess Kim.
I am here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm having tech issues, so
okay. Well, we hear you. I apologize. I'm sorry for those. And that's what happens when you're on a live show.
Exactly. Keep going.
So this is, if you remember my little wooden box from earlier, this is now filled with chocolate chip cookies, M&Ms, and a beautiful tumbler. That's a 40-ounce tumbler, so that you want to give a gift on International Coffee Day, October 1st. This would be a great idea, because after the cookies are gone, they have a tumbler or they have a box, or you could even put this in a white gift box with a ribbon, and they have the tumbler to remind them of you after the cookies and the M&Ms are gone. So this is a great idea for International Coffee Day. How you doing, Kim?
Well, I'm still having tech issues with my camera apparently, but I would love to have a gift box that came with cookies and M&Ms and coffee and a lovely tumbler. Like, I just would love to have all that. I'll just put that out there, Donna.
I know. And we just want to throw out a quick mention to our friend and business associate, Carrie Zarb, who absolutely loves coffee and is a great example of someone whose brand leans into that in the first place. So
she is our coffee girl.
She is our coffee girl. And again, the whole point of having the tumbler is so that, again, when the gift is eaten, there is something to remember you by. There are two other holidays I'd like to go back to. Another holiday, Kim, that I want to bring to light. There are two others in October. One is on October 3rd, which is, I have to remove that one to show this one. Yes, ma'am. Is World Smile Day. And, World Smile Day is another unique holiday. I mean, think about the smiley face, what you could do with that for this holiday. Did you want to share anything, Kim?
I am sorry, Donna. I am struggling to get my stuff to work, so I
will share for you.
Yes, please, because I am on the struggle bus.
That's not that it's okay, but I'm happy to share for you. But one of the things that I love talking about is how one smile has such a ripple effect. And I want to read something, because it's from research in behavioral science shows that the emotional contagion of a smile travels up to 3 degrees of separation, meaning a person who catches your good mood is likely to pass that positivity on to others. So if your smile impacts 5 people, and those 5 people can pass it on to 5 others, that one single smile could uplift over 150 people in a short period. Wow. So the smile is a strong, is just a strong gesture, doesn't cost anything. It just means that instead of a frown, you have to use less muscles in your face. make an upward smile and, make someone, have a happy day. And the other holiday I would like to share is, let me take that away and add this one, is Do Something Nice Day, which is on October 5th. And this is another holiday that I think is a great, it goes hand in hand with, World Smile Day. But I like to tell my own personal story that happened to me. I was, several years ago, but it still stays in my mind, is I was on a Starbucks line getting coffee, and a gentleman behind me paid for my coffee. And I never saw him before. I didn't know who he was. He disappeared by the time I could turn around. And all I did was, feel a sense of gratitude that I wanted to pay forward the rest of the day. And so it's just a great example. And I'm sure many people have stories like this, but October 5th is a great way to pay it forward.
I love that holiday, Donna. I think we can be like Oprah. You get a thank you, you get a thank you, you get a thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Kim, we have one more holiday that we are going to share. And
you're doing a great job without me, Donna. Let me just say that, because I still can't get my camera to work.
I can't believe that. And here's another holiday that we love celebrating. And I think it'll be familiar when everybody sees it, Kim, because we've been talking about it all throughout the show, are M&Ms. And so there is an actual National M&M Day on October 13th. And I do have some gift ideas for National M&M Day. And this one is the Fierce Entrepreneurs Summit from that is part of the My Sexy Business community. And inside it has a little bag of M&M treats. So again, you want to do a coffee mug for somebody and fill it with M&Ms. This is a great little gift to give on that day. And another idea is this little bento box, which is great because, a lot more people are going back to work. A lot more companies are, requiring people to go back to work. And this box is filled with M&M treats so that when the treats are gone, they have this little bento box they could put their lunch in and bring it back to work. Bento box is a great way to save money. And I think people would appreciate that. So
I would, Donna. I think those are great gifts.
They are. Thank you, Kim. I agree. And there's a lot of holidays that we're talking about, and I hope everybody is understanding the strategy behind showing all of these fun, unique holidays is, to give ideas to everybody so that it, again, might spark a thought or an idea that you have where you can show your appreciation to your clients, your referral partners, your employees on a unique holiday. It could be this one, could be another one that's your favorite. And, again, if you need ideas, please reach out. So we have covered a lot of holidays and ideas today, Kim.
And so good, though, Donna. I hope everybody's picking out their favorite one or two to start practicing, because even if you only do, one or two clients, one or two referral partners at a time, it still would get you started doing this. And I think that's what Donna does so well, is she can do it en masse. She can do a lot of people. But when you're starting, try try.
Yeah, absolutely. And always remembering that, pairing a treat with something that's going to last after the treats are gone is just a great thing to mention. And things, again, don't have to be small. Even a handwritten note as a thank you to reach out to a client is something special that a lot of people don't do anymore. And so, again, it's a way to surprise and delight them on a holiday that nobody else will be doing during the course of the year. So, Kim, I think we're getting to the end of the show.
Wow.
I know. And I'm so sorry that your camera's not working, but I can see when your mic is working because it flashes your picture.
Good, because I'm really having a struggle. And Donna, if we are at the end, I just have to say, and y'all just have to know, this is what live looks like. This is what being human looks like. I'm going to need you to hit the end recording button because I can't even do that. The tech stuff is like giving me a hard time.
That is quite all right, Kim. I just have to get to the end of the show myself. But I did want to say that if everybody hopefully walked away with a lot of ideas today, and please mark your calendars for October 27th at 1 p.m. Central Time for our next big quarterly big show and tell. We're going to be doing a lot on different gifts and holidays for the following 3 months, and we would love you to join us again.
We appreciate you being here.
I would thank you, Kim. I was wondering if you had any final thoughts, and if not, Kim, I can say that's a wrap, and bye for now.